Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome. And look who's back.
Woo!
Yay. We
Hey.
missed you. And I don't know if you saw, but we had Ginger Perrick, Healing Heart Medium. We had Ginger come on as a
Wonderful,
stand-in guest. So
wonderful.
yes, and everyone, she should be out of surgery by now, but she had her lumpectomy today.
Yes,
And so continued prayers for her. So,
absolutely.
welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Laura, take it away while I fix something on here.
Okay, welcome everybody. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been here. I'm Laura Worcester, I'm an intuitive medium, and I'm here with my dear friend and colleague Elias Patras on the West Coast, and I'm on the East Coast. So good morning and good afternoon, everyone. Let's see. Dolores says, "Hello, I'm just sitting down to a fresh plate of haggis." I had vegetarian haggis. I did not have real haggis while I was in Scotland. I did not. Yeah. No,
So
no.
it was good, and you're gonna post some pictures, right? So
I
we
did.
can
I
see.
posted pictures
Okay.
on yep, on my website and or my Facebook page, I should say. And yeah, it was wonderful. And the reason why we went, it was to visit some sacred sites, some stone circles and Neolithic burial grounds and everything. It was so amazing, and what a great group of people that joined us. And when you get with a group of people who just everybody has each other's back,
Yep.
and they just all want the same for everybody. They want everybody to have a good experience, and it was just so good. And we were led by Cameron and Glenn, who are just fantastic and very knowledgeable people about sacred sites. And we're so excited. We're going to do it again, but to a different place. And I'll give you a little hint where that might be. It's in the Mediterranean Sea.
Whoop, whoop. Mediterranean.
Yes.
I love
So,
Mediterranean.
yes.
Um,
So anybody who's interested, start saving your pennies. Um, oh, thank you. Thank you, Carson. Yeah. It was fun to share the adventures. Thank you for watching.
Hi, Jean and Diana. And we said hello to Delora. Maria, good morning. Cindy, good morning. Rose Schulz, good morning. And Delora's like, Crete?
Mm, mhm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Um, for those of you who don't know, my birth father is Cretan. So my birth father is from Crete. And this explains why I'm short, just so y'all know. So,
Is
Cretan.
that a characteristic of people from Crete?
Yeah, they're not they're short people. So my birth mother was short too, but so there you go. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about our height. We're here to give you some great messages for
Yes.
great interaction and welcome to It's so good. It's gets me all the time. It's so good. It's mystical Monday musings.
Mm-mm.
And welcome, 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 everybody. So, Laura, do you have what card deck are you going to use today? Because that's what we're doing, guys. We're giving a little card reads, we're getting little messages, we're having a lot of fun.
Yeah,
So,
while we're pulling the cards for each week we pull a card for everybody for the week, from each of the decks that we choose, and then we go and we see if anybody has questions for themselves that you might want to ask. So if you want some insight of any particular areas of your life, now's the time to put those in the comments, and we'll be addressing those in just a moment. But for the cards that we pulled for everybody for the week, again, I'm going to use. I think I did this last time. I'm going to use the Angel Insight Pack.
that's very nice.
Beautiful cards. And I'm going to pull a card for everybody. And the card that came up was Harmony.
Mm,
So look at those beautiful, see the
beautiful.
foil?
Yeah, really pretty.
Okay, so what this card reminds you of is where in your life can you, like, we all have a vision of what we want the world to look like and what we want the world to be for not only for us, but for everybody around us in the world, the planet, right? So where in your life are you not inviting that into your own personal experience? Okay, so like for example, I mean, you always watching the news and all the bad news that's coming up. Is that something that you can always are checking in on constantly during the day and always making sure you're very tuned into all of those things all day long? Um, where can you invite a different experience so that you can invite that frequency of what you want for the whole world? And I'm not saying to stick your head in the sand. There's a whole lot in this world that we need to stand up against, a whole lot. It doesn't mean to be silent. It doesn't mean to close the door and pretend it's not happening. But it's important to have the experience of what you want the rest of the world to have and invite peace into the world. So where is it in your life that you're not experiencing peace, that you're choosing something other than that? So that you can add that vibration to this world. And also, and if you have littles or young people around you, it's so important for them to see you enjoying your life in spite of how things might be in the world, and to where can we find the little pockets of joy and appreciation for life. It's important for them to see you experiencing that, so that they can't lose hope in the world in spite of what's happening around the planet. And also for even for adults. I mean, I know some of you, maybe, around my age or older, where, sometimes it's easy to lose faith in this world, right? But then when you see younger people who are fighting against those things that aren't for the highest and best of all, who are speaking up or who are doing wonderful things to change the world in a wonderful way, doesn't that bring joy and hope to your heart? You want to do that for others around you. So that card, harmony. What are you doing today that's in harmony with the way you want the world to be for everyone? Or where is it that's not in harmony? What experience are you bringing into your day that does not reflect that? So I hope that makes sense. So
That's great. That is really good. Thanks, Carson, for posting that. Hi, Gina and Kelly. And yes, very true. Hi, Jill. And can't watch news. It hurts my heart too much. Can't stop insanity. Right.
yeah,
So
I watch long enough to get informed and then act if I need to.
we'll come to this question in a second, Diana. Okay.
So
Um,
what deck are you choosing from, Elias?
and using someone that you know quite well. The Spirit Messages Daily Guidance Oracle by John Holland. And it's interesting because I was having a question myself, and I'm like, huh. And this just flew right out, like the jumpers that they do.
Yeah.
And this one,
Let
let
go.
go.
Yes.
Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only the best intentions at heart and will do everything in your power to protect you. So, that old saying of let go and let God, are you trusting to let go? Sometimes I feel, and I know for myself too, that I'll hold on to it because that allows me to feel in charge or in control. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to fail. I don't want to look like a fool. I don't want to be judged. So I will hold on to it till there's no choice. But I realize that once I let go, the better or the higher purpose of the outcome is always what I get. I get something even better than what I thought I was going to get. So let go, everybody. Just let go. Yeah. And it's
Feels good just to even just say that, let go. Feels good.
right. It's good. It's good. All right. So that's our messages for the week. And Diana says, I'm looking for a job after many years. How do I know which job to take?
Okay, Diana. So does that mean that you're up for a couple of different positions and you have to choose between them, or are you still searching? I'm curious. It sounds like you already have something in mind here. So I'd love to hear that. So while waiting for Diana to respond, Dolores says, I have less anxiety since I let go of my high expectations. That's good. Doesn't mean you don't have high standards, but
Right.
we understand that's different from expectations, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So what would you say your biggest takeaway was from Scotland?
As with any kind of traveling, right, it puts everything in perspective that we've been through things before. We've been through pandemics. So we were in Edinburgh, and we, of course, that we did some of the historical touristy type of things, Mary King's Close and things like that. And it reminded us about, we've been through pandemics before and hardships and things like that. So, and put a lot in perspective about how good we had it during the last pandemic. So it's about perspective. So it put everything in perspective, and also we visited burial grounds, so it showed different ways that we honor people who have passed, in different cultures and different times. So it was wonderful to have that perspective and to share that with the people that we were traveling with. So
I think that's super cool. Super
yeah.
cool. I wanted so bad to go, but it did not work out.
Next time, Mediterranean Sea. Remember that.
Time. Mediterranean Sea. Yeah. Here's Diana says, a few opportunity, but also keeping my options open.
Good. Okay, so how do you know which job to take? All right. So, I really pay attention to how you respond to the offers of these jobs. Okay. And keeping options open, sometimes that can be based on fear a little bit, because you don't want to like limit yourself. But if there's something that, if an opportunity comes up and you feel a little bit excited about, maybe even a little bit nervous, but excited at the same time, or you feel really inquisitive about it, like, oh, I wonder what that would be like. Oh, that's like little intuitive clues that there's something there for you, that there's something to be gained from possibly taking part in that opportunity. So you said a few opportunities. So have any of these opportunities, have you had that feeling at all? Hesitancy also can be intuitive, but that also can be based in fear. But I find if you have a little bit of fear, but there's a little, you seeing the thumbs up on there?
That's fine.
What is that? Where is that coming from? It's so funny. So it's always know, like, what does fear feel like in your body? Like, separate this from figuring out if you wanted to go into either of these opportunities. So kind of get, know what your fear feels like in your body, separated from this. And then once you know what fear feels like versus like an intuitive sense of no, there's a big difference. It might be very subtle, but once you know it, you know it. So Carson says your white nail's been prompting all morning. It's cute. Really? Ooh. I'm not sure how that works, but okay. So what do you say, Elias? How do you?
So here's an interesting thing. I'll show you the card. Seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always be connected to one another. So, seeking what has your do you see how our hand is on our heart?
Yeah.
So, I would say if you look at all these things, put your hand on the heart. Let's say teaching. Oh, how does that feel for me? Construction work. How does that feel for me? Being a go-go dancer. How does that feel for me? Whatever it is. I was going to say pole dancing, but I wanted to keep it clean. So, I said it, so there you have it. But putting your hand on the center of your chest and seeing where am I feeling that pull? Where is spirit leading me to? And this is a really good way, Diana, to trust your instincts and seeing, are you like the first card? Are you letting go and letting God? Are you allowing that flow to happen? So that's what I got.
Yeah. Oh, good. All right.
Thank you for this. Will I be able to enjoy my entire retirement?
It's interesting that you state it that way. Will I be able to enjoy my retirement? So it sounds like you're asking a different question.
Mm-hmm.
will you have what you need to enjoy your retirement? I think that's what you're trying to ask. Of course, you can enjoy your retirement. In a way, you know, you're
Do you
totally
want
able to enjoy your retirement, right? Yeah. So I'm assuming, based on that question, will you have enough finances to be able to enjoy your retirement? Or what do you need to know about your retirement in order to enjoy it? You know, there's different ways to say that, but you absolutely can enjoy your retirement any way you want. That's what I say. Are you trying to?
Yeah, I am, and it didn't do it. So.
Um, so I'm pulling a few cards for you. All right. So, and I know Elias is pulling the same from the Spirit Messages deck. So what I'm getting, okay, I pulled 3 cards. One is the Patience and Planning card, which you can tell how worn these cards are. This does say patience right there. Patience and Planning. The second card I pulled was Trapped in Fear.
Mm.
It's pretty obvious, isn't it, Elias?
Mm-hmm.
Accelerated Motion.
Mm.
Okay. So I'm going to explain each of these cards. All right. This is Patience and Planning. It's reminding you that you've done the planning and you've done everything you need to do in order to prepare for retirement. So having patience with it. So it might mean that you're not exactly where you want to be yet, but that you will have everything that you need because you've already planned for that. Now, this Trapped in Fear, notice the blue around this card. This is the mental energy card, the blue cards, okay, in this deck. So what oftentimes this means unfounded fear, okay? Now notice in this window, there's no glass. There's no glass there.
Mm-hmm.
It's an illusion. Look at my thumb out.
Yay.
Spirit is saying yes. So it's it's an illusion that there's glass there, that there's limits there. Okay, so but look at the light coming through anyways. All right, and look at the 8, abundance. All right, and the last card here again, accelerated motion. See the 8 card? Okay, that means that you will have everything that you need when you need it. It will be there. Okay, so what do you have?
From John Holland's deck, Spirit Messages, I've got the Stand Your Ground card. Standing your ground is empowering, confidence building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. So from what I'm getting from this is like, see it, believe in it, act on it. So what do you want to put out there? Kind of like what Laura was saying, do you want to have everything that you need? Are you sure that you're going on the right path? I'm seeing myself going on the right path. This is what I'm calling in. This is what I want. I don't know why I'm still looking this way. This is what I want. The Monday morning. This is what I want. And it's fascinating because the backside are butterflies and this beautiful orange yellowy color. So yellow and orange to me are always about the will center and the creative energy. And the blue, like Laura was talking about, the blue, also the butterflies, transformation.
Mhm.
So are you creating what your will wants to transform into what you need?
Mhm. And blue is mental energy too. I often see, I'll see blue in someone's aura when they're very much in their head. So now's the time. She's nervous. She just said, I am very nervous about being bored. Now, abundance is not just about finances, it's opportunities as well. So there's probably opportunities not to be bored, Gina. Okay, plenty of opportunities, but also plan now before retirement. Like, what is it? Imagine what you want your world to be like when you're retired. What do you imagine yourself doing? And just know that those opportunities will come, and also you can search them out. So I don't think you're going to be bored, especially if you're looking for opportunities not to be bored.
Does that resonate with you, Gina? We hope so.
We hope so. Absolutely. All right.
Okay, who's next, guys? Who is next?
Karen says, good morning. Rhonda says, hello, friends.
Hello.
I'll stop waving my painted nails in front of the camera.
Woo! I don't know. You're not on a Zoom. Are you on your phone or are you on your computer?
on my computer.
Well, you're fancy schmance.
I know, right? I don't know what this I have no idea where that came from. Sharon said, "I'd like a card." Yeah, let's see.
Sharon, what kind of questions you got, girl?
Yeah, what would you like a card about? We'll pull a card for you, and we'll meet in the middle here. Um, okay.
100% says Gina.
Pull
Excellent.
back towards your T-shirt. Okay. Isn't that interesting? Carson has it all figured out here.
Oh,
Um,
Iowa. Okay, good. You're in
okay.
Iowa instead of Idaho. Idaho, Idaho. Okay, excellent. Let's see. Try some white out. I
On your
don't
thumbnail.
even think we have white out anymore. I really don't. I don't even think we
Or
have.
just get some dip nails, go to the
Oh,
go get a manicure.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. We're waiting for her. Okay.
Okay. I already got cards pulled, so we'll see. Sharon says, "Just any info for my highest good." Alrighty. Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
This is interesting
Alrighty.
too.
And you pulled some cards as well?
Yeah,
You're all
one popped right out.
set? Okay. Oh, what just popped up?
Choices.
Theme of the day.
Hey, when you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. So, you know, we all have choices. We all make choices. And I think it's going beyond the coulda, shoulda, woulda choices. Because if we sit in that, then we're sitting in regret. We're not sitting in the choice. Well, if I could have done this and I could have done that, and that's what we're thinking. So today, Sharon, just today, what would you want to do? What choice do you want to make today? And this doesn't have to be like earth shattering. It could be today, I choose to get out of bed and sit in the sun for half an hour. What do you find? So, what I'm getting is, what do you find that you need for enjoyment? What choices do you need to make for you, for your life that you enjoy? There you go.
And I have recognition and reward. And this is a reminder to take stock of all the things that you've accomplished, big and small. All right. And where in those accomplishments are the seeds of where you want to go. So that's what I received as well for you. Um, and also I'm getting a strong it's like a lot of the things that you might want to accomplish can begin at home. Like that's what I keep feeling. I don't know why that is. You don't have to go anywhere to make this happen. So are you considering let me say okay, no. Okay, Sharon. Okay, Sharon, I'm curious if you're considering making some changes within the home that you're living in right now. Are you considering change? Are you feeling a really strong urge to like change the color on the walls or change the outlook that how things look in your home? There's something about that, and a lot of times we start with our home. And then we go beyond that as far as making changes in our life. So I'm curious if you're feeling the urge to change the colors on the wall or to change up like the throw pillows and on your sofa or something. There's something there about refreshing the outlook in the space that you're in right now. And that for a lot of people, it seems like a very small thing, but what I feel like when that happens is that it's refreshing an outlook on life, and that will start to reflect outside of your home and other opportunities outside your home. So, so I'm curious if this has it kind of come to mind recently.
Hmm.
And also, yeah, like I said, and where is it what are the things accomplished in your life, big and small, and taking stock of that, and where are the seeds of new opportunity in there as well? Okay.
Rhonda
Well,
says her poor hometown was destroyed by a tornado a few weeks ago. So sad.
I'm so sorry.
She's trying to decide if she should give my old house back to the bank and be done with it. So torn.
Mm. Was this in the town that the tornado was?
Mm.
Mm.
Sharon says yes with changing the paint, but also need to uh, figure out getting help outside.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. Very good. All right. So going to Rhonda, I'm trying to decide. Okay, to be done with it. So torn. Well, if we were in a private session, I'd love to get into more details, but we're not in a private session. So I would dig deeper into that a little bit more. All right. There's something here coming. I'm pulling cards. This is partnership and alliances. This is about reaching out for help. There's more information to be found. Um, More information that can be that's useful for you that you can find. And I know it sounds like you're in a space where you feel like there's nothing left to either give or nothing else to uncover. But this indicates that there's more to be found. There's more information to be found here, so that you feel more comfortable with whatever decision that you make. So what are you feeling, Elias?
It's interesting. The two cards that came up, the first one was trust and the second one was listen, but then they just fell. So I'm trying to put them back where it was. Anyway, here it is. There you go. Thank you. So trust and listen. And Rhonda said she's paying but living in Idaho.
Good. And she says that's how I feel. Going to ask friend about more info. Yes. I think there's somewhere in between here. I think there's somewhere between, just giving it back to the bank and be done with it. Or I think there's other options here. I don't think those are the only options. I think there may be something in between here where you can either sell the house, and so that you're not walking away completely from it, that there's something to be gained from it, or there's some other help that's available to you. Yes. Definitely ask a friend for more info. You have other options other than what you see right now.
And that's kind of what these two cards are like. I'm feeling from the two cards. It's like, listen to yourself, listen to what other, ask for information and listen, and then trust what feels right. So that's what I would also suggest with you, Rhonda. Yeah. And prayers to you. I know it's challenging.
It's it's a scary place to be in, especially when you're not sure exactly which way to go. Yeah, good luck with that, Rhonda. And just know that I think there's more help coming, or there's more help that you can seek out that will help you make that decision, and you'll feel comfortable with it. Okay.
And I just tapped on the cards and this one just fell out. Reach out.
Here's that song, Reach Out.
Right. I was going to go older. I was going to be like, reach out and touch someone's hand, make it a world. I don't remember. Okay, anyway. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome, Rhonda.
Thank you. Both. Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Good luck.
That wraps up our time. That was quick.
That was very quick.
I know. We have, what do you got going on, Miss World Traveler? What else you got coming up?
I will be at Circles of Wisdom next week on May 30th with Chrissy Masterson. We're doing an evening of mediumship. So come on down, Methuen, Massachusetts.
I love it. It's my favorite place in Methuen, not Methusa, what I thought it was at one time, but it's Methuen.
And what do you have going on, Elias?
I will be, there's a gig that I am doing with 3 other people in Sacramento. We are doing a remote viewing one day, and the day prior we're going to be at Maury's Crystals, and we're going to be doing mediumship that day. The event is on my website. It's under the event page, so take a peek. If you're in the Sacramento area, come join us, and you may be filmed to be part of a little gig that's going to be shown on streaming network. So I'm excited about that. Very excited.
Congratulations. Sounds like a great opportunity.
It is a great opportunity. You are not bringing down
the vibe. You are not.
And it's not Maury's Crystals. Maury was a nice Jewish man. It's Moxie. Not Maury, but Moxie.
Rhonda, reaching out for help is not bringing down the vibe. It's only raising it. I think we have to flip that script, don't we? Yes, a lot of people don't reach out for help because they feel like they're going to be, bringing everything down. No, it's better to ask for help. It's fine.
Yes. And I know a couple of you have asked, and Laura and I have not had the chance to talk about it yet, but it is yes. I mean, she said yes. I'm saying yes. So we'll talk and give you we'll give you the scoop once we have details and everything else. But we are planning to do a retreat together. So
Yeah.
I will let you guys know. She'll let you know. We'll both let you know as soon as we know, because she's been around the world. And, and I'm,
That's Lisa Stanfield. I
I love
show my age
around the world, and when I was younger, 'cause I should have known I was gay back then. When I was younger and I had thicker hair, I tried to take a piece of my hair and make it into a
It's like Lisa Stanfield.
I was like, hanging around the world, and that, and I used to put on sunglasses, and I can't believe I'm going to admit this on YouTube. And I had clips. Remember the clips from the 80s?
The
The
banana
hair
clips?
clips, the big thick hair clips.
Yeah.
So whenever a Tina Turner song came on, when she'd have those big clips and her hair was like this, I would pop them out of my glove compartment, crank up the song, and be like, "I'm your private dancer." What was the other one? What's love got to do? And I would do this move, and I put the clips in there.
Amazing.
Everybody thought I was nuts. Well, yeah, but welcome to me. So
how can you help yourself, though? I mean, it's Tina Turner.
It's great.
Yeah.
Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please remember to like and subscribe both of our YouTube channels. That really, really is super helpful. You're funny, Carson. And you didn't know you were gay at this time. No, I wasn't. I lived a sheltered life. Remember, I had older parents. So I wasn't gay. I was just happy. So always a pleasure being with you guys. And Laura, thank you.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
So glad we missed you while you were gone.
I miss being here. I thought about you every time. Was it 5 p.m. in Scotland? I was thinking about you. Hey.
Tell me you saying share. Hello, duh. All the icons. Olivia Newton-John too. You guys have a beautiful day, and we'll talk with you soon. See you next Monday.
Have a great week, everyone.
Mystical Monday Musings. We'll talk to you again.
Take care.
Be well.